is going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to tonight's special event, the live special event. I want to make sure everybody knows exactly what's going on here. If you did not watch the video that Nick Shabazz and I both released the same video on channels at the same time. We had a friend, Mike, who passed away from an immune deficiency disorder. And he was a moderator on my Discord, and he was very active on Nick Shabazz's Discord. He told his parents that his final wish was that he wanted to donate whatever his collection was worth. He wanted to donate it, donate the revenue to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So he asked his parents to reach out to Nick and I, and they did. And we have organized this. And so far, you guys have been amazingly generous. We are blown away. This is so cool. And I want to make sure that this is very clear. Tonight, what I'm doing is showcasing just a fraction of his collection. His collection is here with me because I'm going to be doing the shipping. But if you want full details, on instructions and everything, I'm going to be doing a separate giveaway tonight that's totally separate from what's going on here with Mike's collection. But there are details on how to make a donation to enter to win one of Mike's knives in his collection. These funds will be going to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I absolutely do not want any donations to me tonight. Please do not use Super Chat. Please do not send money to me. Please, if you're going to donate, please consider donating to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Do something awesome and have a chance to win one of Mike's knives. But if you want to just hang out and have a chance to win the knife that I'm going to be giving away tonight, I'm going to be giving away the textured titanium Kunwu Pulsar, valued at about $240. This will be a live participation thing tonight. We'll do it at the end. But for people who, it's perfectly fine. For people who just want to hang out and do the normal thing, I'm still going to be doing my normal thing tonight. But I thought it might be a good idea to show some of Mike's collection. In the description, actually, there is a list of his entire collection. This is just some of it. Mike used a lot of his knives, didn't use some of them, but I just think this whole thing is it's really, really an incredible thing to be a part of. And we're really, really blown away by everybody's generosity so far. And you guys are doing a great thing. So if you want to be a part of this, you can enter a $25 donation. We'll give you one entry. And even if you don't win, again, remember, you're doing a great thing. Like I said, this is just a fraction of what he's got. He's got some really, really great stuff. And there's a whole bunch of awesome things here. So, but yeah, I'm glad that, everybody, what we got here, this guy's got a little bit of oil on him, I think. Everybody's response was so awesome. Like, it was really cool to see, the community between at least Nick Shabazz's channel and mine. Everybody just come together. I don't think there was a single, everything was completely and totally positive, as it should be. It was just really awesome to see everybody come together. I'm just beside myself with absolute joy to be a part of this. Slushy, thank you for donating those memberships. Very kind. So yeah, there will be a giveaway tonight, a live participation giveaway. If you're wondering how do we enter, don't worry. I'm going to give you those details for my separate giveaway of the titanium Kunwu Pulsar later. At the moment, consider donating to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Follow the instructions in the description. You can actually watch the original video if you want the full instructions. I provided the timestamp so that you can skip to the part where Nick talks about it, or you can follow the text instructions that are in the description. So, all right. But yeah, anybody who wants to see anything, I thought it would be good to, display his collection as it is. He was somebody who loved knives, and he didn't save Queen a lot of stuff. Mike used his knives, Nothing is horrendously beat up, but I just think it's cool that, you know, there's love in these things, you know, like there's a knife guy in all this stuff. It's pretty amazing. So the blue wavy looking one, this is a Hogue Deca. And you can see here, I mean, it's got a little bit of wear. CPM 20 CV Hogue Deca. So yeah, it's got a lot of stuff like this. Thank you, Christopher. Says already have that Kunwa, but you better believe I'm making that donation. I knew I should save this textured one. This is the one that I wanted to keep, and I thought I should save that because there might be a time where it would be good to give this one away. So if you're just joining, this is the one that's going to be given away later in the live stream tonight. Live participation. Everything else on the table was part of Mike's collection. You can open the description to learn more about that. But to enter to win one of those, you'll need to make a $25 donation or more. It's up to you. To the Immune Deficiency Foundation. All of the details are in the description. I will add my personal brand new and includes the pouch and the paperwork and everything. This was my Herman Mantis in M398. Absolutely brand new, perfect in every way. This is the grand prize for the event. The highest donation will receive that. We're not going to publicly announce, where the standings are. The idea is, of course, to just make a charitable donation. But the highest donation will grant you the Herman Mantis. So I will be handling all of the shipping, individually sending each of these out. Slushy, no, I don't think so. Nick typed those instructions out, and I just put them right in the description. I don't think you need to. So it's make a donation of $25 USD or more directly to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which there's a link right there. Email your donation receipt to charity@nickshabazz.com. Register your donation in the Google form, and then there's a link for the Google form. You'll be put into the list for the giveaway. That's it. And then on number 5, it says the largest single donation is guaranteed to win the Herman M398 Mantis. We will pick the winners on April 22nd. Is that an 0456 bottom second to last? Yes, it is. Customized. So we have, it's had a new edge put on it, but we have a black washed blade, sort of like pinkish bronze, and a blue backspacer. And this one has also been used, right? It's also been loved, but I kind of feel like that's how it should be. But yeah, pretty cool. Definitely the real deal. I just like, I really, it was surreal looking through his collection because you got an idea of like kind of what he liked, but he also would take wild left turns and he would have such interesting things. He kept certain things stock. He customized things. It was such a knife guy's collection. It's such a true knife guy's collection. It was such a, I'm not trying to ham this up. It really was a wonderful experience picking up each and every knife and just imagining, the journey that led to the acquisition of that thing or the transformation of that thing. Mike loved knives the same way that we all love knives. This is one of the more interesting ones. That was this. He's got a Z-Ware Shaman here. I mean, that's really cool for sure. This customized bug out is also awesome. With the red hardware. What's the blade steel on this one? This is, he kept it the standard S30V, and it feels like this is titanium. There we go. Yeah, titanium, custom clip, custom hardware, all of that. Yeah, the Surge, the slip joints, right? That's the Surge Penchenko razor. This one is in, I would say, pretty much brand new condition. It doesn't look like he used that one. Everything is, it's centered and everything. So there's a couple of examples in his collection where the knives are unused. The top left with the curved handle, that's one that Nick donated, and it's a kombu design. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's been lightly used as well. Maybe. I don't know. This was Nick's, actually. Nick donated a bunch of knives. A few of his are also out here. But yeah. Protect God's Son down here with the copper wash or the copper blade. But yes, it is a Protect God's Son. It's not an actual copper blade, steel, but it's got it's a copper PVD coating, I believe. The Protect would be, yep, absolutely. I was happy to do this. I thought this would be a good idea to just kick back, do the same thing we always do and give away a knife at the end of the night, but at the same time do something really, really cool. And again, everybody who has donated, sincerely, thank you. You guys are doing something awesome. What's the green and purple one? I believe this is a, oh, help me out here. Is it the Void? Sharp by Design. This has been customized. It's custom ano, polish, right? I think, is this the Void? Look at the action on this. This is beautifully broken in. Oof. Yeah. Production, I think, not Mokutai, but I believe this is a Void. I just can't remember all of these models. But yeah, beautiful example here. Perfectly centered. If it is used, it's incredibly lightly used. I can't necessarily find any true indication. Even the pocket clip is actually not really got anything on it. So there's another example of one that's very clean. So Zero is asking, how do we get in on this giveaway? For every knife on the table except for this one, there are instructions in the description. You'll need to make a donation to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. For this one, you won't have to do anything except be here later in the live stream where I'm going to draw for that one live. And the winner will be tonight. So no donation required for this one. That's my way of doing my usual thing. The Kunwu Pulsar in titanium will be the one given away tonight. Top row Spyderco is a, sorry, I'm refocusing here. This is a customized Spyderco PM2 in S110V. It's kind of got, it kind of looks like a Sunken Ship Treasure Edition Spyderco. We have like an acid washed blade, and this I think is like, it just looks like really aged micarta. Honestly, it looks really cool. The whole style of this is really nice. Bronze clip, kind of an aged bronzed backspacer, titanium, right? Even changed out like the stop pin, all of the hardware, everything like that. This one looks like it was also a user, but pretty mild, but really cool, right? And S110V, just the edge. Yeah, the edge honestly is pretty darn good. Yeah, they have a story to tell. Exactly. Every knife on the table has a story to tell, right? So it's like, not only are you making a donation, you know, not only are you potentially winning a knife, but it's cool. Like the story behind the thing, you know, is, I think, an equal part of it. If you were to end up acquiring one of these, you know, it's kind of, you know, there's some soul in it, you know. If you started collecting today, what would your first buy be? That is a really interesting question. If I started collecting today, I never had someone ask that question. Man, that's going to require some thought. Started collecting today with the exact mentality that I have now. 3 years, what's the next time? You 3 years in? I'm going to try to do like a pearlescent or prismatic helmet. I don't know how to do it yet. YouTube has not confirmed that they're doing 3-year badges, but if they are, I've got a couple of sketches. So Some type of rainbow, yeah, some type. I don't want to do all the I mainly because I just don't know what to do with the colors yet, right? I don't know how to make like a more elite form of badge. If I started collecting today, what would be the very first knife that I picked up? It would have to be something that I could use, right? Because I don't have a knife, like theoretically or hypothetically. I don't have a knife in this scenario. So I got to pick up something I'm going to use. Off the top of my head, I would probably repurchase my titanium Demco 80 20.5 because it checks all the enthusiast boxes and it's something I would throw in my pocket immediately. You know what? That's what I would go with. And I know a lot of people expect me to say hinderer, and I like it, but I need to put something in my pocket that I'm really, really comfortable carrying, that I'm familiar with, right? Part of me wants to go para 3, but I think I'm going full ambi, hardcore lock, shark's foot, titanium textured Demco 80 20.5 would be the very first knife I would pick up if I just started collecting today with the same mentality that I have right now. You got your second knife last week, TX or Texas. You got your second knife. Did you just recently start watching my channel and other channels like mine? Because congratulations on that purchase. And also, I hope you can forgive me and everybody else in the knife community because we are going to, not intentionally, but just like as it's just part of the natural habitat, you're going to be very motivated to buy more knives. The 20.5 was your first serious knife. That's a great first serious knife. Sorry. Trying to get the focus to where it's wanting to, it's understanding that I'm trying to get it focused on the knife. So sorry if it's a little bit blurry. In fact, you know what I need to do? I need to up my own quality. Yeah. That's stupid things trying to put me at 480. There we go. Top row, fourth from the left is I'm pretty sure, I've never actually touched on this, mini Valaton or Valaton. This is a Spyderco, and I'm pretty sure this guy is rare. As far as I know, you cannot buy this anymore, but this is a Spyderco Valaton. It's so odd trying to reverse flick it, but, oh, you know what I just realized? This is the auto. Oh, how do you do it? Oh, did I know that? How do I reactivate it? This is the double. It's manual and automatic. I thought I ran it into something, but it's the hidden auto, the bolster feature. How do you do it? It's here, pushing it back. Oh, sick. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So once it's locked in, you can open this manually, right? And you can close it manually. But that spring is primed. So if you want to, you can deploy it automatically. Oh, boy. I didn't know. I was like, wait a minute. Aren't these auto? I couldn't remember. I was like, maybe they made auto versions and manual versions. No, this is a dual action sight opening automatic. All knife purchases, MC is always to blame. Says the guy who sends me a ton of stuff and influences me himself. Lucifer is partially responsible for many purchases and many future purchases. Right back at you, buddy. That Spyderco is rare, for sure. Can somebody look up on eBay what this guy goes for? The mini Valaton sub-hilt double action auto and manual. I'm curious to find out, and I'm just too lazy to do it. And I want to keep my eyes on the chat. Oh, that's right. No autos on eBay. We also, you know what I'm just realizing? We also might have a rule against that because it's going to be hard to ship those. I got to talk with Nick about the autos. I'm just realizing we might not be doing those because that could create a problem. So we might have to send those back. I should have thought about that before I started this, right? That might be a legality problem. So I didn't realize this one was auto. I should have realized that with the Godson. So that was my mistake. I'll check on that. In any case, the list of the stuff that we are definitely 100% giving away is in the description. There's an auto Valaton on Arizona Custom Knives for $900. Wow. One of the ones that Nick donated, this is the titanium. I always forget what this is, but this is the tungsten carbide blade knife, but this one's in full textured titanium. I was kind of surprised that Nick donated this. This is one that I would want from my collection, and I don't know if you can you still get these? Ridiculously thin tungsten carbide, ever sharp, just insane, off the charts edge retention. This thing is so freaking sharp. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. I'm gonna see how thin I can get that. Oh, that's nuts, man. I'm trying to get like the tiniest. Can I even get it to focus? That is crazy, man. Oh, the control. That is this is ridiculous. Oh, man. Absolutely. I don't know if you'll take some serious damage to have to resharpen that one. Would you recommend Kaiser or Civivi for budget-ish knives? Both of them. Both Kaiser and Civivi are excellent. They're two of the leading brands. Overall, if you like companies that take more of a risk with design, a little bit more character, Kaiser's the way to go. Civivi is pretty streamlined. They have a lot of stuff that looks very, very similar, very minimalist, right? But they also definitely do like really great ergonomics like 99% of the time. So organic functionality, organic ergonomic lines, classic knife lines, like that's all Civivi. Kaiser, great materials, great fit and finish, all that execution's great. They take a few more risks, and your knives have a bit more personality, generally, on average. You'll hear most of chat saying both are good to go. Thoughts on Triaxis Midnight? I don't even know what that is. Top row first knife. That's what we're trying to figure out. It's a best stack, and it's a combo design. But I don't know what this one is. This is one of the ones that Nick donated. It's really nice, and I think it's pretty lightly used. But I mean, Nick obviously carried this. You can see there's a couple of marks on the pocket clip. Yeah. Mike has a really great collection. It's such a knife guy collection. You know, it's not specifically one thing. He didn't necessarily show favoritism to any one thing. I mean, he's got a bunch of Spydercos, but I wouldn't look at his collection and go, this is definitely a Spyderco collector. He's just somebody who has a lot of knives, and a lot of them happen to be Spydercos, you know. Ornetta. That's what it is. It's got to be the Ornetta. That sounds right. Thank you, Injustice. I appreciate it. What's the Surge? That's the Surge production slip joints. I don't know which version, but it's got the cleavery blade. Definitely a cool one. Nice, distinct half stop or mid stop, right? It's just a good kind of, I would call this a medium light hole. Galactic Collection, like a lot of people, unlike Kinder fanboys like MC, people can have other stuff too. Yeah, I'll take that one. So I found out that I'm going to share this with you guys. I found out today that my super ultra amazing custom fixed blade that was made by Bastion Knives is almost certainly gone forever. We did we filed a claim, and it doesn't look like it's ever going to make it. So that's a huge bummer. But you know what? It was bound to happen at some point. Not Bastion Knives' fault. He did everything he could. He got my address exactly right. I confirmed that. He filled out all of his paperwork correctly. It simply made it to Chicago. Chicago listed it as released from customs, which means it got all the way through. And then somebody on the outside of that decided, you know what? I think I want this. And then they took it. So that's what happened. Yeah. So Bastion Knives was really nice about it. He said, I have some other knives that I have completed. Would you let me send you one of those? Which was really generous. He did not have to do that. And I told him, I said, this is not your fault. It's not anybody's fault except for the person who took it. I'm perfectly happy just accepting that this is the way that it is. And he said, no, I have these other finished knives. Please let me send you one, which is really nice. He's a really great maker to work with. I can't speak highly enough of Bastion Knives. And this is the first time he's ever lost anything. He had 5 or 6 knives sent to the States within the time that I was supposed to be receiving mine, all successful. So I'm almost as bummed out for him as I am for me. I really wanted to showcase it and show off what he was capable of. I know that the knife I showed that he made was pretty polarizing, but he's obviously capable of, straight classic lines. And I mean, the guy's clearly capable of anything. So really, I really wanted to showcase his work. I mean, I wanted to have the knife, definitely, but he did such an awesome job. You can still go and see it. There's a short that a reel that he uploaded on his Instagram. You should follow Bastion Knives on Instagram, but you can check it out. It was really, truly one of a kind. Yeah. Walter Nordman, good question. I'm confused. Is there a giveaway tonight and then a drawing for Mike's Knives on the 22nd? That's correct. There is a giveaway tonight where I'll be doing my regular thing and giving away a titanium Kunwu Pulsar. You don't have to do anything to enter for this yet. I'll give you guys instructions later on in the live stream, but that's what I'm giving away tonight. Everything else on the table is part of Mike's collection. It's just a fraction of his collection. You can enter to win a random knife from his collection by donating $25 or more to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. All of the instructions on how to do that properly and make sure you get listed as a complete entry, that's all included in the description. The number one or the highest donation will be receiving my Herman Mantis in M398. Which is, I think, an $750, $800 knife. Yeah, no problem, Walter. You got a Spyderco mouse for $10. I have never even heard of that knife. I mean, it sounds like you got a good deal if you got it for $10. I do not know if Benchmade warranties are transferred. I have never heard that they are not. I don't know. Yeah, this is the best way that I could do the instructions. I figured just constantly reminding people throughout the live stream that I'm doing my own giveaway tonight, which obviously I want people to stick around. I want people to sit here and, hear me say the instructions over and over again, because we want to raise as much money as we can. We want Mike's final wish to have as much impact as possible. And it's why you guys are doing a great job, by the way, of not donating to me. I said that at the beginning. I do not want to use this live stream as a means of generating income from my channel. That's not what we're doing tonight. So thank you guys for not doing that. If you want to give money, please donate it. And listen, if it's not enough for an entry, that's okay. Whatever you feel like you might donate to me during a live stream, give it to the charity. Even if it's not enough for an entry, you're still doing something awesome. That's the whole point tonight. Yeah, we want Mike's final wish to have the biggest impact possible. That's what he told his parents. He said, I want the value of my collection to go to this foundation. So I'm just honored that he wanted Nick and I to help with it. So, and his parents are so nice. They were so patient with us because we had to work out how we were going to do it, and timing and things like that. And they were so patient and so kind and so, you know, can you imagine from their perspective, like trying to put that together? I couldn't. So shout out to Mike's parents for being really awesome and talking with us and letting us be a part of it. Mike was in his early 20s. And if Brewhound was in here, I want to say, and now I could be wrong about this. Truthfully, every time I talked with Mike, the conversations I had with Mike were awesome. He was so funny and upbeat, and he was always he was always there. I always saw, his profile pic, which was, I believe, for a long time, Rolf from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. And he was always upbeat and chatting with people and joking around. Well, I never actually asked him exactly how old he was, but I'm pretty sure Brew told me that he was in his early 20s, 22 to 24, I believe. If Brew is in here or somebody who knows, who's a part of my Discord and remembers chatting with Mike, then maybe they'll know. Yeah, the donations have been excellent. This has been very impactful, and I'm hoping will continue to be impactful for sure. There we go. Brewhound is in here, 24 or 25. Did you hear about the new titanium pyrite?
Yes, I did. I might have it. I might already have it here. I might already have it.
Mike was awesome, man. I mean, that's the thing. It feels really good to not have to, pretend or make stuff up. I mean, my only interactions with him were through my Discord. But he was very conversational, upbeat, positive, not a problem person. People always told me they had lots of private conversations with him where he, would talk him through his experiences customizing things, and was willing to help people, was willing to go out of his way to help people try and get whatever it was they were trying to get accomplished, right? Yes, you can absolutely still enter and donate. All of the instructions are in the description under the live stream. There's just three. It's just three things. But Nick has outlined those perfectly. And if you want more information, you can watch the video and skip to the timestamp. It's the first link in the description. But if you want more specifics, Nick goes over everything very clearly. So. What is everybody carrying tonight? I'm curious. What are you all carrying? Go ahead and let me know what you're carrying. There are a lot of people in my house. I'm hearing a bunch of voices. There must have been people coming over. It's Friday, so who knows who's in my house. I think my brother and sister, I think my family's here, maybe my wife's family. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Rocky's carrying, or wait, Jack is carrying the mermaid. That's awesome. Nice. Praetorian, large Sabenza. Would you like to see my newest acquisition? Oh, hold on. I gotta move the power brick and a bunch of other stuff. Hold on. I finally got my 80 count knife case, and it's serving as a platform for some other things. But I'm going to show off my newest acquisition here real quick. Very excited about this one. Have to move some beverages. One moment. Oh, hold on there, power brick. Don't fall. Don't fall there, big guy. You're so warm. The Lenovo Legion's power brick is pretty intense. All right, is this it right here? I think this is it. Hold on, let me get it all shined up for you guys. Oh, this is a spicy one. Oh, I love this. Hold on, I gotta get into presentation mode here. This is a Vero Synapse XL with end cut carbon fiber and, are you ready? Are you ready? Polished zirconium for the clip and backspacer. Oh, how good is that? Oh, let's get her out here. DLC blade, polished zirconium clip and backspacer. Yeah, dang, that is freaking cool. Oh man, I am very excited about that one. Had to. Let me close this thing. This freaking case is huge. It's a Pelican 1600. I've been telling people it's a 1650. It's a 1600. That's wrong. But it's got 80 slots for knives. Put the power brick back over here. There we go. Oh, I sat on something. Oh, it's knives. Don't put knives in your chair and then sit on them. Not a good idea. Any Oregonites going to your Eugene knife show this weekend? I don't know what that means. Have reviewed it yet? No, I haven't even unboxed it yet. Well, I have the unboxing filmed, obviously, but you guys haven't seen it yet. Oh, people from Oregon. Okay, that makes sense. Do you have anything by Glenn Waters? Excuse me, I do not. What's the knife bottom row second? Here or here? I forget the name of this one. Chat will let you know. It's the one with the tungsten carbide blade, but it's the super duper version in titanium. Definitely the sharpest knife in the group and the highest edge retention of any knife that I know of in existence. On this side, we have the ZT0460, I think. I can't remember, but it's been heavily customized. It's been a long time since this was a prominent knife world knife, but one of ZT's more popular knives, I think. The big chunky boy. This is a Cold Steel 8010 G10. I don't think this one's been used at all. It's exactly like mine, except it's a drop point. Oh, 0456, thank you. 0456, not 0460. Dang it, ZT and their codes. I can never remember. The older stuff is slipping my mind. Haven't talked about or reviewed the Mini Evo yet. Have I not? Have I never reviewed the Mini Evo? This is an older one. This is a special one in Bowie. Ooh, spicy boy. Mini Bowie. These are available at DLT Trading right now. The newest ones I think are definitely still there. Use my, well, I can't say use my link. I didn't use my, whatever. Don't use my links or use my links, whatever you want. You can find a link in my other videos if you want to, or just go to DLT. It's really fine. But these are available at DLT right now. But this is the Mini, one of the older releases in Bowie, and I don't think he used this one. The pocket clip does not have marks on it. Still perfectly centered too. Black and blue next to the Cold Steel. That is a Hogue Deca. Warncliffe, compound Warncliffe in 20 CV, USA made. This was definitely a user. Not to the point where it's like destroyed, right? But this was a casual user, you can see. Just a couple of usage. In fact, yeah, the edge is actually really clean. That needs a strop is what that needs. That's it. You like the Opinel 13 review? Sometimes those reviews, like I'm like, how do I approach this? And then they end up being like people's favorites because it just ends up being a big sarcastic. Because how do you review something like that? How do you do it seriously? It's the same thing with the Cold Steel Espada XL. Like, I am not about to approach those knives with the same realistic mentality that I normally do, right? So I feel like knives like that are just kind of a big, like, goofy, like, let's take this for what it is, Pocket machete. The Shaman's not, no, this is a Z-Ware Shaman, which I know is definitely sought after. And this one was a light user as well. Still centered though, right? Nice action. But yeah, it's got a custom clip on it. That's the clip that I would recommend anyway. It's the clip I have on all my Shamans. That's how you really know. You look at the pocket clips on some of this stuff and you're like, this guy was particular, He really wanted to make sure that these things carried exactly the way that he wanted, right? It's not just going to slap any old clip on there. No, he's got certain clips he wants on certain knives. That's the way that it is. When you start collecting knives, you start having preferences like that, especially when there's availability for custom parts, right? If you own a Shaman, the MXG deep carry clip is the way to go. So, David, not all 17. So if you put in a $25 donation, you have a chance to win any knife in his collection randomly. That's the way that we're doing this. You donate $25 to the foundation, and you could be randomly drawn. Like, we will draw a new name for every single knife, and you could be drawn for any of them. So you can't put your name in for anything in particular, but you could literally win anything in his collection. It's not my birthday this time, Dexter. On my actual birthday, no one's going to care. They're gonna be like, yeah, it's your birthday every day, idiot. I want to start getting in and changing pocket clips. Adrenaline XXX on eBay and Flightanium. Also Lynch Northwest. That's where I'd start. But there's a lot of great makers out there. There's a lot of great stuff out there. But those are going to cover your Benchmades, your Hinderers, your Spydercos, right? Stuff like that. RGT. Yeah. Oh, yeah, RGT for sure. Rips Garage Tech, I think. Glock, I'm going to be honest with you, man, about the attention to detail knives. I'm going to be honest. I do this happens sometimes, and I want to be very transparent with everybody who watches my channel. Sometimes when I'm looking at somebody's work where they are obviously a small operation and they're making things one at a time, they're custom knives. If I feel like maybe I got a bit of a goof up, I had 2 of them, and both of them there were issues I didn't really like, but I talked to people, and there were people telling me that they were really surprised that the versions that I had some lock rock. The fit and finish on them was great, but they had lock rock, and I talked to multiple people who said, dude, these things do not have lock rock. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with yours. And so I thought, if I pump out a negative review on these things after 2 examples, and there's just this, it's a small company, this guy's making, he's not doing large batch operations. I don't know that that's something that I'm comfortable with doing, especially considering this is somebody who's doing this in the United States. So I really would like to handle a lot more. I mean, it's different when you're talking about like a gigantic Chinese OEM and they send you one goof up and they're pumping out 1,000 knives a second, right? Then okay, then I'm going to report on it, right? But I don't know if it would be fair to the attention to detail. I don't know that I want to put that type of negative impact. It may not be accurate. I just feel like I need to handle more of their stuff. I need some more examples, right? I've been tempted to buy their stuff a few times. I hope you guys understand. Sometimes it can be really tricky as a reviewer because you really don't want to damage the reputation of somebody who is trying to do honest work. And from what I understand, attention to detail seems to be trying to do honest work. So possibly, but It was different when I had 10,000 subscribers. Now I have 260,000 subscribers, and even a low view video will get 10,000 views. So I worry more now, you know, and I have to make those calls case by case. But I want you guys to know, I don't want to try to hide anything. You guys know that I'm always going to be very transparent about the processes on this channel. So that's why I'm telling you now that sometimes that happens. There have been some people's work who has, you know, it's arrived here on my table and I've taken a look at it and I've messaged them and said, you do not want me to review this. There are a lot of things wrong here and it would not be good. Any promotion that you would get would be vastly overshadowed by negativity. And I would like you to have a chance to grow, you know, and I'm not saying that I have enough power to shut people down, but I don't want to have a hand in pulling the rope on the guillotine, you know. 50,000 a week from YouTube, is that what you think I make? People have a really funny view of like what YouTubers make. No, I do not make $50,000 a week. You'd be seeing a lot crazier knives, right? No. No, not that. No, not even close. Not even in the same universe, let alone the same ballpark. So YouTube Shorts are totally worthless. For example, my biggest YouTube short has 4. Regular videos do a lot better. But if you've ever wondered, like, man, Metal Complex has a bunch of shorts with like millions of views. He must be making a lot of money from that. Dead serious. The biggest YouTube short I've ever done had 4.4 million views. I made a whopping $27 from that short, and I am not kidding. $27. Kids, if you think you can make a living off of YouTube Shorts, you are mistaken. It is not going to work. You can make a little bit of extra pocket change, but YouTube Shorts are not worth anything. The long form content is going to be worth more, but it's a pretty big slap in the face when you really get into it. So that's exactly right. Gambit says, shorts are just to promote your own channel. It's YouTube's answer to TikTok's videos. That is exactly right, and it is perfectly accurate. I have generated an enormous amount of subscribers from YouTube Shorts, and even if 5% of those people who watch my shorts actually watch my regular content, that's a benefit. But the vast majority of my new subscribers have come from YouTube Shorts, and that's perfectly fine, right? But I'm not making money on YouTube Shorts. That's just fun videos that promotes the channel, you know, and that's great. There's definitely a benefit there. He's absolutely right. It's very true. I think pretty much anybody can upload shorts and have a pretty good chance of it hitting, you know, 100,000 views or maybe even 1 million views. I don't think you have to be anybody popular. I think you can upload, if you upload shorts like regularly, you could easily generate a crap load of views off of them. They push those things so hard, man. And you're only watching them for 15 seconds, so. Anyways, I don't want to get into the weeds of YouTube, but you can spell knives with all those knives. Social Blade says you make roughly 30,000 to 4. Wait, I gotta read. Social Blade says you make roughly $30.5 thousand to $488,000 a year. Oh God. Well, they're not calculating they're assuming that I'm making the same revenue off of my shorts that I am my regular videos, right? So to put this into perspective, last month I got 11 million views total. About 9 million of those views came from shorts. So they are very, very wrong. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I don't make good money on ad revenue. Yeah, you know, when I get 1.5 to 2 million views a month on regular content, it's pretty good. It allows me to buy what I want, right? And it's my full-time job, so I can still live and support my family and all that stuff. And I'm very happy with it. But I ain't making that kind of money. No. Especially on the upper end. That's crazy. 10.18. It's a little off. 10.1. It's about 10.8 is what it. Social Blade is pretty accurate on view count, but they're a little bit off. It's about 10.8 million. That's exactly right. And if you want to know, it's for 1,000 views on a regular video, it's about $4.16. But it varies, definitely. It varies seasonally. It is not consistent. But that's about what it is. Some YouTube channels make way more. They make $10 per 1,000 views or $20 per 1,000 views. Some channels make $2. Mine's been $4.16 or something like that. That's if people watch, though. A lot of people only watch for 3 or 4 minutes. The average person who watches my content, they're only watching for 4 or 5 minutes. So, anyways, let's stop talking about this. I like to be transparent, but sometimes I get way too, detailed. I'll answer this last question. What determines how much you get? It depends on, advertisers can bid to have a place on certain tiers of YouTube channels, right? So my channel tiers out at a B+ if you go by Social Blade's ranking system. So in order to have your ads played on whatever parameters, like this rank of channel versus this rank, if you want your ads being played on a channel that generates X amount of views, then you have to bid, and then other advertisers can bid out. And so it averages out to we'll bid this, we'll pay this much, whatever. I don't get to know that. I don't get to control the ads on my channel. I can control placement sometimes, but I let YouTube place them automatically. But that's how it's all determined automatically. I have no control over that. I don't get to say, yes, you can advertise Downy on my channel before it plays. No, it depends on what you watch. It depends on what you click on. It's all served to you. So if you see ads that you don't like, it's based on your viewing history. You can only blame yourself. I don't have to worry about ads. Sadly, I pay for YouTube Premium. That's fine because I get a cut of that. I think you should all pay for YouTube Premium. Then you don't have to watch the stupid ads and I still get paid, so you don't have to feel bad. Or if you don't want me to get paid, then sorry. Tonight's giveaway is live participation. Tonight's single knife giveaway that you don't have to do anything for except be here is the Kunwu Pulsar in textured titanium and L-Max. This one is number 325 of 800. This is the newest variant, an actual production model, not pre-production. It'll come with the box and the extra Omega Springs, all that. Everything else is part of Mike's collection. And you'll need to make a $25 donation to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. There are very specific instructions in the description you'll need to follow, but you'll be entered for a chance to win one of any number of knives from Mike's collection. And most importantly, you'll be doing something really, really awesome and honoring his final wish. What's the purple and green one next to the Pulsar? I'm pretty sure, I didn't look at chat to confirm it. I'm pretty sure it's the Sharp by Design Void, the production Void that was made by Ria. This is the smoothest production Sharp by Design. Normally they have more of the hydraulic action, but this one has been broken in so well. It's insane. This is the most reverse flickable of the Sharp by Designs. It's got everything that definitely has Mike's love in it for sure. There are just like general collector indications, you know. Boy, we're about 5 minutes from time to draw for the pulsar here. If you're just joining, don't leave, because I'm going to draw for the pulsar here in just a bit. Between ad-free YouTube and YouTube Music, the cost is worth it. I'm grandfathered in at $9.99 a month. That's a really good deal. You know, I don't even have YouTube Premium. I should just pay myself and do it. I don't know why I'm so cheap with that. I got to save everything to buy knives. All right, I have to use the restroom real quick. There's nothing I can do. I've got Gatorades over here. You can't blame me. I'll be right back, and then we'll draw for the pulsar. Okay. Here we go. Let's move this stuff out of the way. If you're just joining, we are about to draw for the Kunwu Pulsar. Move this stuff. Once again, everything else that was on the table, you could still win. You'll need to follow the instructions in the description. Watch the video if you want. So the one we're drawing for tonight is the Kunwu Pulsar in titanium, textured titanium, brand new, still have the box, all that. So here's what we're going to do. What is going on? What is this? Why is everybody typing 1? I have no idea what's going on. What's going on? All right. No one knows. All right. I'm going to wait till this dies down in chat because I got to give instructions here. So you guys got to cool it before I do that. Get it out of your system, and then when you're all done, I'll give you the instructions. You bunch of wet hot dogs. You bunch of waffle-faced donkey farts. I've been reading my son's his books. It's like Cat Boy or Dog Man, I think. Shut your mouths. Shut your dumb faces. I'm kidding. But stop typing numbers. All right. I think it's because people know how it works. Listen, before a certain point, they don't count anyway, so you might as well wait, right? I'm not going to count any past a certain, or before a certain point. So here's what we're going to do, and I think you guys know, right? Don't start guessing numbers yet, because it's not going to count until I say go. So if I'm not saying go, none of these guesses count. I'm going to pick a number randomly between 1 and 100. And on the count of 3, I'm going to say go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Between 1 and 100. Oh, there they go. Holy moly. Okay. Let's see who got it. Nobody's got it yet.
Nothing yet. Oh, hold on. Still not. I'm gonna have to go through these again. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think maybe somebody got it. Hold on. Let me scroll back through these. Not seeing it yet. Seriously? Come on now. Keep guessing. Still looking. No, keep guessing. Keep guessing. I'm not seeing it yet. No way. No way. How have you guys not got this yet? Oh my God. There's no way. Chat's flying so quickly now, it won't even let me scroll up anymore, so I'm going to have to go from where I'm at. There it is. Behind the edge. 12. Now listen, if somebody else got it, I'm sorry, but you guys maxed the chat out. So when I went back up to go and check the new entries, this is the first one that I saw. Behind the edge with the purple knight helmet. Guessed 12. Is that a YouTube channel? Behind the edge is the winner. That's the first 12 that I saw legitimately. Behind the edge. He got it. 12 was it. 12 was it. On the honor system. 12 was it. Congrats. Now, where's my card? Oh, geez. Where's that card? Hold on. No, seriously, I didn't realize it maxed the chat out. I literally could not scroll back up. Nobody was guessing 12. Nobody was guessing it. I went back up and looked back through twice, and then it maxed the chat out. Behind the edge, email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. I will get that shipped out to you. Could be as late as Friday next week. Don't worry if I don't respond to your email right away. I promise I will. Even if it's like not till Wednesday. Don't worry. I promise. I seriously like could not go back up. I had no choice but just go with the next one. There was no way for me to do it. Behind the edge guy. That's it. That's the easiest way I can do it. And you know, next time I'll have a better system for this. Next time I'll do live participation, I'll do an entry video. I learned something tonight. The chat maxes out and I can't scroll back up, so I had to do it. So listen, if somebody else legitimately did guess 12 before he did, I'm sorry. I couldn't see it, right? So this is my mistake. You can blame me. Behind the edge got it tonight. Don't worry, I'll give more away. But next time, if I do live participation, I will absolutely record a video, and so you have to enter that way. That way it's fair, no matter what. So. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel as well. There you go. Subscribe to Behind the Edge. Awesome. Okay. I was gonna say I feel like I've heard that before. They do, yeah. I mean, technically I could go back, but I'm doing live. Like, I'm going live participation, so it's the first one that I see. But I thought I could infinitely scroll back. After 5 years of YouTube, you'd think I would know that, but I guess not. I've never had to scroll back that far. So it capped it. So I had to go by what I saw. Don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more. You can blame me for that one. You can blame the mess up on me. Obviously, I'm sure you guys are like, who else would we blame, you idiot? Obviously, we're going to blame you. All right, my bad, but I'm going to give it to him. Got to make an executive decision here. I got more cool stuff to give away, I promise, right? So, but congratulations to the winner. Seriously, if you have not donated, consider opening the description and donating to the Immune Deficiency Foundation in honor of Mike. Really, really great. Everybody who has donated, everybody who has participated has been awesome. Mike had some seriously amazing knives in his collection, and you really do have a chance to win something awesome. You know, and at the very least, you're doing something really, really cool for a really, really cool person who was just an amazing part of our community. So, all right, I'll give away some memberships. Hold on. I'll give away 20 memberships. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'll give away 20 memberships. Here we go. Congrats to the people who won the memberships. And then Slushy donated 5 more. So 25 people randomly in chat just got memberships. That's right. Pizza operator. Very cool. Donated. Even if you can't make the minimum entry of $25, just donating just to do something good, right? Even if it's $1, right? Or whatever they let you do. Help out in honor of Mike. Do it for Mike. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Nick. Don't do it for anybody. Do it for Mike. Stay pure and genuine thing. And sincerely, thank you to everybody for following my instructions tonight and making it about Mike. I was very concerned at the beginning that we would have an issue with people donating, and I did not want anybody to get wires crossed and think that I did this live stream as an opportunity to generate revenue. It's really cool to see people come together and do something awesome and have it work and have it coordinated. And a lot of that is owed to, Nick Shabazz. And I mean, he really kind of headed this and made sure that it was all, organized. So I'm very, very thankful that everybody kind of understood the assignment. It's really great to see this come together and actually have a big impact. Really cool. So thank you so much, guys. Really cool. Thank you so much to Mike's parents. If you're watching, I don't know if they are, but if they see this, or if they're watching right now, thank you so much. I'm really, really honored to be a part of this. But yeah, this was a fun live stream, guys. Thanks for being a part of it tonight. Congrats to the winner. I think that's going to be it. We'll definitely see you next week. I'll have more giveaways, I promise. I might have to do another big, gigantic knife pack because I got a lot more stuff. And there's some really fun content coming up. So, anyways, that's going to be it. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Friday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.